What's going on, Aries? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just incredible, Aries, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. Cause it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Yeah, something like that, Aries. I'm kind of with. I'm kind of settling with that one for a little while. I know there's like very little nuanced nature my problem. Back to you with this weekly video. Whenever you happen to come across this video, Aries, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation. Okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals. Feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Aries. Yeah, you know what, considering Mars is your ruler, I'll share this a little bit with you. I'm at I'm going through my Mars return right now. This is like today, depending on when you're watching this. I recorded this yesterday on the 3rd, and yeah, energy's hot. I'm feeling the Mars energy. It's feeling good, though. It's feeling dope, so I'm with it, Aries. Your ruler's doing it right. But with this spread, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards here, and then I'm going to get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? Thank you. And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some links for some other readers that I like watching Aries, and I'm actually I've been saying I'm going to do it, and it's getting done after I'm done with these videos. So I'm going to include a link for some readers that I like, and one of them is this newest one I'm adding. He's an Aries, so hopefully you like their energies. Definitely give them out, check them out, and show some love there. But let's see what your first card is, which is you. I'm with it. Oh, this Mars energy, Aries, I love it. It's you got the first card of Aries here, which is the Diamond card. Alright, so it's about to be just brilliant right now. Because this is a card of creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, commitment, light, purity, esteem, unconquerable force, multidimensional, multifaceted, invincible spiritual power. And the energies that are sticking out to me, Aries, first, it's the multidimensional. And it almost feels like with this energy, considering that your ruler's actually about to get into Virgo here soon, I feel like this energy is getting ready to, it's like asking you to tap into the many facets that are you, you know, like to really kind of get into this. It's like taking your skill set, and I feel like it's taking them to the next level, Aries. It's to like really kind of show up and show out here. I feel like because Mars is getting ready to enter into Virgo here. Depending on when you're watching this, it'll be on the 10th or the 11th of July. But that's a pretty dope placement for your ruler, and you're probably going to notice more than others that you're going to feel a little more detail oriented, you know, going to feel more. Virgo is very efficient energy, so I really feel like if you've got things that you wanted to get really kind of locked down here, like, and this doesn't have to be in just like starting up a project. This could be like a health routine, something along those lines. But I feel like this is a really great time for you to really kind of refine yourself, you know, and get ready to just display your brilliance. I'm not like, this is big let me see what this is about, Aries, because it's, yeah, let me get some tarot on this. Because it almost gives me like kind of like Eight of Pentacles vibes, where it's like it's like we're getting ready to, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, even, like, just to kind of, we're getting ready to start really showing what our stuff is, you know, maybe we're going for a promotion, or, thank you, let's see what we got here, Aries. Interesting. Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles upright here, and then you have the Moon, and then the Queen of Cups in reverse here. And it's interesting with the Queen of Cups being in reverse here. I feel like that there's... I'm not sure. It feels like for some there's a need to look back on either like a past... This could be like a past skill that we've had that we haven't tapped into, or... something that I feel like maybe we've even been kind of keeping to ourselves for a while. Maybe we've been keeping kind of locked up. Maybe this is like, maybe you may be like a CEO or something who likes doing, maybe like painting pentacles on the side. Maybe like just painting in general. You're like, I don't know, maybe... I don't know, there's really something here. It's just like about letting yourself shine, you know, whatever that looks like. You know, maybe maybe you have like, I don't know, maybe like a passion that you have, and maybe we're maybe putting this out for where we're making like courses, or maybe we're starting up like a YouTube or some sort of social media platform where we're just kind of just showing a different side of yourself, you know, because Aries, you are a very intelligent sign. You rule over the head. You are very, you know, very passionate, very creative energy, you know, with all that bringing in the spring. And I feel like bigger then that's the energy that's coming through. It's just like there's a sense of really kind of tapping into that creative force. I'm gonna need more. Can I get a little bit? Let me get a little bit more on the Moon here, Aries. But it doesn't feel like just like starting up something just to start up stuff, Aries. Maybe we've started up some things, but it's like seeing it through, seeing it to... Thank you. Let me go see what's up with this Moon here. Interesting. Yeah, so you got the Moon is clarified by the Strength card, the King of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles and the Strength card are upright. But with the Knight of Pentacles here, there's something that's like it's something we've either haven't looked at in a while, or maybe there's like a thing that you wanted to... I'm not sure if we wanted to start up something here, Aries, but it feels like with the King of Pentacles, this could be something that could really have you, put you in a really, really strong, kind of stable position. And I feel like it's going to balance your energies around, like just like all around here, Aries. This could be, you know, maybe we're thinking about going for that promotion, or maybe we're thinking about... Yeah, there's like, it's almost like we're taking charge of our lives in a sense, you know, like maybe we've been thinking for a while that, like, I don't know, it's like either we've been holding ourselves back or something, or maybe there's been a figure, like maybe a King of Pentacles type that maybe kind of knocked your dreams down a little bit. I'm not sure, but it feels like that the energies are getting more into this confidence realm, you know, really kind of reflecting on maybe either how an experience made you felt, maybe someone tried to, you know, maybe someone had said something to you in the past, or maybe we've been telling ourselves something that's just been kind of keeping you down. But it's... the Moon in reverse is a nice card because it's seeing through those illusions, you know, seeing past that veil, you know, realizing that you can rise up, show out, you know, because we're in an energy right now. We're getting into... especially once we get into Virgo season. Oddly enough, King of Pentacles is Virgo energy. We are going to be very retrograde heavy, and it is going to be one of where it's focusing on our confidence and what ways we can build up. Retrogrades kind of slow things down for us to kind of really take a look at all areas of our lives. And I just feel like for you especially, just think about with Leo energy, Venus is going to be forming a sextile with your Aries placements, and she'll be going retrograde here soon. And that's going to be another one of like, you kind of really kind of asking you, are we feeling confident in where we're at? And then if not, how can we get to get that energy more solidified here? I hope that makes sense, Mark. Aries, very strong start here, Aries, but I feel like this is one where it's you coming into your energy, just kind of really taking charge here, and just kind of, yeah, the energy I'm getting is just like show up and show out all day. Let's see what else we got here, Aries. Interesting. So you got the ninth card of Taurus here, which is the Still card. And with this card, this is a card of refinement, taste, culture, style, fine-tune, concentrate, develops over time, purify, filter, draw out, infusion, spirits, alcohol, perfume, reduction, and cultivation. And the energies that are sticking out here, Aries, are the really kind of the fine-tuning, the refinement. I don't know if there's, because I'm just thinking about with Leo energy. Leos sometimes are the types that they have this, when something comes naturally to them, sometimes it's hard for them to realize how great of a gift that really is, and just how massive of an impact that could have, not just for them but for everyone around them. Because the King of Pentacles, he's a very generous figure. It's like he's not just for building up himself. He wants everyone around him to feel like to have this level, and whatever that looks like for them, to have this level of achievement, to feel like you're in your boss status all the time. Check you out in your pimp suit there, Aries. But it kind of feels like that maybe some of us might have this energy where we're like doubting a skill or something along those lines that's wanting to be explored. That's just like, even if this, let's say for example, if this is like painting, carving out maybe like 10, 15 minutes just to do something, start a piece, maybe do some things and then put it away, and then do a little bit more the next time you have them. Just like, just slowly getting that in a routine and just seeing what happens with it. And then watch just how this energy does develop over time. It does give me like, it would be like a fine wine, Aries. It's just that it's going to something really lovely, something, full-bodied, big, juicy is going to come out of this thing here. Now look, now it's getting delicious. Let's get some tarot on this and get some more details, Aries. Let's see what we got here. So we got the Page of Swords, the Magician, nice. Alright, so we got the Page of Swords, the Magician, the Two of Swords, and then the Hermit all up right here, Aries. And I feel like, honestly, Aries, for some of you here, we're in this energy of, I almost feel like that maybe for some we've been keeping this light hidden too long. Been kind of keeping something bottled up. Maybe we've had some ideas we've been cooking up in our heads. We've been, I don't know, just been wanting to manifest here. And I'm not sure with the Two of Swords, it's like we're just at this fence. And this, again, doesn't have to be like a business or something along those lines. This could be, maybe you've wanted to explore a different diet, or maybe you've wanted to explore maybe going on like a logging or like a cabin trip, or even like maybe some sort of retreat or something along those lines. Just something to bring out another side of you, or I'm not sure, Aries, what this is, but it's like, I feel like that if you've been pay attention. If you, because this could be, especially with the Sun and Mercury being in Cancer right now, still at least for the next couple more weeks, that's going to be forming squares with your signs, and that's going to be putting you where it feels like that, the universe is kind of throwing curveballs at you, putting you in just kind of tricky situations. But I feel like there is something here that's trying to develop, that's getting ready to tap into some, to learn some like more different, like, I don't know, for you to think differently, to learn, think creatively, even just like tap into different sides of yourself here. And that's interesting too, just with the Magician and Mercury being here. Mercury is ruled by, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. And I do feel that there's something here that if we just been wanting to make something routine, I feel like that. And listen, you don't have to wait for Mars to enter Virgo. We can start manifesting this stuff right now. But just while, maybe for the next week, be thinking about just, what do you want to get started? Maybe some ideas cooking up. Very interesting, Mark. else we got here? All right, so you got the now we got a little reversal storm here because you got the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Wands in reverse here, Aries. Whatever this thing is, Aries, that's if whatever this, because it feels like it's a bit like a nagging feeling, just like something either that's been just on your mind, or it's something like maybe you've been seeing different like signs for, let's say for example, if you wanted to, I don't know, learn skydiving, and maybe we're seeing ads for skydiving all over the place, seeing planes, and just like different signs for you to just try this thing. I feel like that with the Four of Wands, go explore that, see what happiness that this could potentially bring you. Why the it's almost like why your intuition and your higher selves are trying to guide you here, because it feels like with the Ace of Cups here that we've been putting off these things because they don't feel practical. They don't feel like a logical thing to do. With the King of Swords, it's just like, what could we possibly get from this thing? I'm not sure how, whatever we've been kind of playing this off as, or been kind of dismissing this idea. Maybe if someone, maybe you shared the idea with someone, and then it was just kind of got cut down, and then you just, it's like, it's been like, maybe we've been on the fence here, but I feel that there's wisdom, something that's trying to come from this thing, if we just explore this, Aries, and see what's behind the clouds here. Because the King of Swords in this deck, I like him. He's very mysterious, and because with him, he's got his sword in his right hand, it's meant for the material world, and how he operates in the, it's his logic, and then his closed fist is his intuition, and he's interesting, and I feel like that there's something here that once we listen to our intuition, it's going to make sense logically. It's like it's that nice head and heart balance, very kind of that infinity sign, very kind of King of Cups type of energy here, but it just feels like that maybe for some we're still kind of leaning real heavy maybe into kind of to like that logic sense, and it's just like there's a little bit, it's just like we explore that just like a little bit more, that there's something here that can potentially blossom, Aries, but I'm with it. Alright, let's get some tea, and let's get your last card here. Oh. All right. All right, so we got the fifth card of Capricorns here, which is the Dear John card. And with this card, this is a card of rejection, cold, hard truth. Interesting. Breaking up, set boundaries, divorce, strained situation. It's not you, it's me. The end, final word, cutting cords, something's not working. And the energy that's popping out here, Aries, is the cold, hard truth. And because maybe for some, I'm not sure, Aries, it's like maybe we've been in... Let me talk about the strained situation first, because it feels like that maybe there's been something that has been limiting you from pursuing something, or maybe there's been this thing that has... Either we've been told, like let's say for example, I remember listening to this podcast with this comedian, really funny podcast, Girl on Guy, really super hysterical, but she was, a lot of them, or a lot of similarities that I was hearing with like the comedians was like, and I think this is pretty standard for a lot of things, but it's like it takes 10 years to get really good at something. It like starts off like you hit real big, and then you like eat it for a while, and then next thing you know, you're well known, you're famous, you're starting up your stuff here. But it feels like that maybe for some it's like you've gotten to this, maybe we're at this age where we feel like that we can't start up something because it would take so long to invest here, and then I don't know, it seems like that is, it feels like where it would be a lot more work than maybe when we start, if we started it a little bit earlier. But that's the thing with, I feel like it's a matter of divine timing. It was one of those things that when it felt right, it would make sense. You know what I mean, Aries? And I feel like that maybe there is facing a cold hard truth in the sense of that you can start up these things whenever you want. You know, it's never too late to pursue your dreams. Again, it's just like we may have to get a little creative with how we're doing it, absolutely. But can it be done? Totally. Because, for example, yeah, okay. For example, another one. I used to play saxophone, and I had some life stuff happened, and I had to, and some decisions were made, and I haven't played it in years, but I've been getting this kind of inkling to pick it back up again, and so I'm getting one for my birthday. It's just one of those things, and it's been because I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I don't know what's gonna come from it, but it's at least that I feel like that a big weight comes off when you just entertain that idea just to see. You know what I mean, Aries? I hope that that makes sense, but I feel like that because maybe for some this is like a dream that we have, like it's we haven't done it for a while, but we want to. I'm not sure, but this does feel like that, knowing that it's not too late for us to start up or for us to. Because it feels like that, yeah, like something isn't working. You know, it's like we've been. I'm not sure. It's like we've. Because if this is like a relationship, or like, because even just thinking with the Knight of Cups here, maybe for some we're in this relationship where, I don't know, it seems like that it's not that it feels that it's you know, abusive or anything like that, but it just feels like that there it's not, everything has become still, in a sense. There's nothing that's really happening anymore, and there's no. It's very interesting, Aries. Let's get some tarot on this. And there's Cancer. Interesting. There you are. That's what we need. A little Queen of Wands in the mix. That's what the energy feels like. Yeah, that. There we go. I'm with that, Aries. Alright, Aries, last little bit here. I'm with it. So you got the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and then the Chariot in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Wands, one of your cards, upright. And let's switch back over here, Aries. Because there has been, you know, like it's something here about, again, like that. Because maybe we've seen ourselves as just like this one thing, and you're so much more than that, Aries. You know, there's so much depth to us all. You know, like it's. And sometimes I feel that it's when we think about, just thinking about Capricorn energy, they're Saturn ruled. And, you know, with Saturn stuff, it takes time for things to grow. But I feel that maybe it's like, even though it feels like we're not allotted a lot of time, we still can create a lot of stuff and really start getting things, start making more experiences and creating new memories there. Because with the Six of Cups being here, maybe some of us have been kind of stuck in the past, even with the Chariot being in reverse, because the Chariot is being Cancerian energy. Cancer's my sun signs in Cancer, and we're very, you know, have a tendency to be rooted in the past. We're associated with the fourth house, you know, past ancestry, things along those lines, and it feels like that just something has gotten you stuck, that either we've. And it almost, it seems like with the Knight of Swords, it's just like there's a challenge that we're not wanting to face, or maybe we feel like it's going to be more work than we're willing to, or that we think we're going to get out of it. But I really feel like it's going to be something that's going to be very freeing for you to not just even. I just feel like if you explore your intuition, Aries, because you got a strong one. I feel like something's gonna really get you in a place of where you're navigating through this life differently. You know, the Queen of Wands, I like her, and like her intuition is very unique. She really kind of goes where the sun shines. You know, all these sunflowers here. She just goes where the passions are at, where's the happiness, and she just creates beauty as she goes. You know, like I was saying, you usher in the spring. You know, we're coming out of hibernation and things are coming to life. And so that's kind of maybe, And that's something too, it feels like that there's a need to bring something to revitalize something, whether this be, maybe we're thinking about, again, maybe like a workout routine, or maybe maybe you used to ride horses and you want to, get back on that horse there, Aries. But whatever this is, I feel like that I don't feel like it's the end. It's only the end if we believe that. If we truly want it to be, absolutely it could. But if it's still, I feel like if something is still kind of nagging, I'm not sure what that is, but I feel like explore that thing, Aries. It's yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. So yeah, I hope that made sense. But if anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share this thing, Aries. If you know someone who's been kind of talking about wanting to do something, or I'm not sure, just like maybe been needing just a little extra boost of encouragement or something along those lines. It's interesting. I feel like, pay attention to your and tell them too, pay attention to their emotions over this next couple weeks before we get into Leo season and really get into an energy of, because Cancerian energy is very creative too, to be able to take that emotions and express that. But Leo is taking it to that next level where it is that confidence really comes through and you feel safe to express your thing, to express your to express that internal light there. So, and I like that how you kind of got all the summer signs here, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So this could be, really kind of discovering yourself. I know I'm getting back to your reading, but just a little bit. I kind of like where that's going. It could be just like a time of just finding where you need some security right now, Aries, where you're not feeling stable. Tap into that intuition again, tap into your feelings, and then again take that through to Leo energy, express that, and then get into Virgo energy where we're refining it and really kind of, who knows, maybe making it like a day-to-day routine, maybe it's becoming a job, whatever that's looking like. But yeah, do all that stuff. Say just all that, and then subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified when I have these videos each week. And then I'm on this meditation app, Insight Timer, and I started a group on there called Zodiacs Raising the Vibration. And it's just a group to post like positive affirmations, encouraging messages, things along those lines. And then definitely as the group grows, I'm going to start posting different healing meditations and, guided affirmations, meditations, things along those lines. So definitely check that out, Aries. And then look at you getting the hottest, and Queen of Cups too, getting the hottest ticket, and just some of the hottest tickets that come over to my other channel. Not that you need them, but if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to my other channel, The Sheridan Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans, geek out when the Queen of Cups comes up. It's a great old time. And I was just saying how she hasn't been coming out here recently. Now she's out to play. So I'm with it. And all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here so I can get you out of here. I like that. Got the Temperance card here. And look at you. Cooking stuff up here, Aries, and that's what I feel like is trying to tap into that creative force, Aries, because it feels like that there's something that's trying to pop out here, that's wanting to, I don't know, it's like you see how this is like the cauldron's getting lit up right now. It just feels like that there's something, I'm not sure what that is, but I feel like it could be transformative because this little pot here's got both Leo and Scorpio on here. And so we already got Leo. So I feel like it's working on that side of you right now, finding that creative force, tapping into something, a different side of yourself. And then as you tap into that thing, make that a routine. Just watch how that helps you grow. Oh, and I love that. For your Oracle cards, you got the new moon in reverse here. And I feel that with this new moon, the new moon is about planting lunar shenanigans. The new moon is about planting seeds, setting your intentions, manifesting. And so this could be an energy for you, Aries, to really be, because manifestation and intuition is the energies are potent. And I feel like it's only just increasing from here, Aries. And the more you tap into this side of yourself and really kind of listen to that internal guidance system, it's a wonderful thing that goes down. You get to feeling all confident, all fine, and in your Queen of Wands energy. It's brilliant, but it's something that it's all that is potential. We got to plant that seed first and then put in that work. Start tending to that garden and seeing what. Really water that thing. Yeah, just pay attention. It's just like it is just like we're pretty much just like high maintenance plants, Aries. So it's just tuning into us. Listen to how you're feeling throughout the cycles. And whatever this thing is, Aries, this side of us that may want to be cultivated, refined, and things, give it a lunar cycle, and see how that feels, and and I don't know, I feel like something really cool can come from that. So, all right, then I'm gonna leave that there. So, you stay safe out there with your creations, and who knows what this is looking like. But all I know is raise your vibration through the roof, and really see, and just I don't know, Aries, get ready to get some things cooking up here soon. I think that Mars and Virgo is going to be an interesting little energy for us all. I think it's going to give us that extra little motivation that we need. And I will catch you on the next one later.